Steve. Finished 2-2 in our first pre-season game against Trafford. For the first hour, it probably didn't look like it was going to finish 2-2, did it?
No, it didn't. It was, it was a great pre-season game for us to sort of get back playing football on a lovely surface. We know they're a great club, Trafford, and again with all the COVID and stuff, they've worked wonders, to make sure that it's all done in the right way and a good crowd. But in terms of the actual game itself, disappointing from us with the quality we've been showing in training. But look, I'm not going to be too downbeat about a pre-season friendly first one after 175 days of football. Fair play to Trafford, they played some really good stuff, and they were the better team for large parts of the game, especially up to, like say, the 70th minute mark. They've obviously made changes. We've just stayed patient. We're not going to rant and rave from the sideline. There's no point, because you're just looking for positives from a game like this that then build onto your next one and then build onto the next one. Don't get me wrong, if we were playing like this first game of the season, I'm going to be really angry. But I'm not. It's a pre-season game, and you want to set standards. And I thought some players did that. Some players did really well. Some players have given me a few little question marks, and then some players have to look at themselves and go, "Did I do enough?" Well, I can tell them they didn't. And but they're the little things you can do then. So
I think across the midfield, there was obviously, I don't think any of the partnerships in there played together, so it was inevitably that it was going to take a little bit of time to gel, wasn't it? Was it a case of that, would you say?
Oh, definitely. I think we have Dale, Marnie, Domino's, Posher, who all play together. That's it. The rest of the team were all newbies. Not all trialists, but lads who've been training. But you've still got to understand that this is the first game together. They've done some of the things that we wanted, which is really good and positive to take from the game. Not just sloppy passing, but you can just tell they've not played football for a long time. It wasn't that they've been awful. It was just, you expect more from, say, where we're trying to be and where Trafford are. That's no disrespect to them, but you wouldn't have thought we were a Conference North team and they were, say, an NPL North team. On balance, to play there with a better team, and it only really changed as well when they started making their changes. When they brought in their younger keeper, the younger players that came in. I think our fitness shown really well. Yeah. That was a real positive, because I think for the last 20 minutes, we were pretty much camped out in their half, but leading up to it, can we be better? Yeah, we can. But loads of positives. Real
positive. Obviously, you made a few changes, and it was clear at half time you made some of those changes to accommodate the players coming on, rather than, we ended up with Dale and Adam Thomas at right back, and Dale at centre half. Probably one of those changes, the bright spark from that second half, was the performance of Jack Mackay. What do you think of that?
Yeah, in terms of the changes, they were forced a little bit as well. We wanted to go a little bit of a different way, but we've not gone squad heavy, and you can tell by the number of people we've brought today. We've kept it at a minimum. I don't want to be bringing 22 lads to games and then letting a load of lads go. We want to try and build something early doors. The risk factor in that is we've already got Matty Waters, who was injured from Thursday, so we'd normally be our left back. He's not played. Charlie went off with a knock, who's our right back. Harry Flowers, who was at centre half, he went off injured, so that was forced. Right. And he's sort of going, right, well, I certainly weren't trying to be tactically savvy by playing Dale Whittam at centre half. So that got forced on us. Adam Thomas, we know, can play right back. He filled in, did really well for us. But, we're going to be in games this season where you've got different challenges. Someone might get sent off, someone gets injured, you're looking at your bench and you need to put somebody on and they can't fill that position. So they've all got to be adaptable. They did that, and I thought it was actually probably better as a back line, which is worrying. But then the real positive is Jack Mackay. What a performance that was. And I think, when he come on, I think it actually gave other people a little bit of a lift, because I thought Jack Dunn come alive then towards the end of the game. Yeah. Adam Thomas, I thought he was another worthy person for a shout. So Jack Mackay coming on, giving us pace. He doesn't look like a footballer, does he? He's 6'3", gangly, looks like a giraffe. But when he went and passed that, we're going, who's he passed that to? And he passed it to himself. And he did like a 100-metre sprint. But no, it was good. It was a great performance for him because it lifted us. And then, the goals were well worked. And, the keeper, bless him, he was upset. But he's done well, that lad, when he's come on. And fair play to Danny, the gaffer here. He's gone and thrown on a load of kids to give them experience and fair play. It's not about results. They've got enough out of that 70 minutes to know that their 70 minutes was brilliant. Ours was okay. It wasn't poor, but it's got to be better. But then the last 20 minutes, we were camped out in their half, and then you're just waiting for that goal. And then I thought if there was another 5 minutes, we probably would have scored again. But the positive is the work rate was there, the fitness was there, and we've ended up pulling a bit of a result out of the bag when you're 2-0 down. So that's always a positive, because it just shows you keep going to the end, because we're going to need that this season. Games are won and lost in the last 5 minutes of the game. So you need to still be in the game mentally, physically, and then, there's a willingness to do that. And that was a positive.
And I suppose the biggest positive of all, and thanks for your thoughts today, but the biggest positive of all, just being back on the grass.
Amazing. Yeah, like my little lads here by the side of the camera. First time we've been at a game together for, well, I think it was was it Southport or Bradford Park Avenue? Sorry, yeah, which was at Christmas time. So this is what I enjoy, coming out with my family, my mum, my dad, my brother. His two boys are stood behind that terrace there singing, and that's what I've missed. And then when you look round and you see all the Curzon fans who are taking the effort to come, the Trafford fans all in good spirits, you know, real good crowd, good people, and it just, you're starting to go, oh, we're back to a bit of normality. So yeah, we thank Trafford obviously for a great day with hospitality, you know, at its finest. Great support from both sets of fans, and we look to move on to the next one on Tuesday.
Brilliant. Thanks, Steve.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Cheers, mate.